the doctor said uh, there's this diet called the BRAT diet, which is I believe it's bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. And subsequently, I learned like a lot of them are like just trigger foods for many people with autoimmune. So that yeah. So I think a core thing, and whether this is so like a lot of the habits I have in life are not necessarily specific to autoimmune. I struggled, um, just to be candid with depression and anxiety a lot as well, especially during college. And I think, I've always thought that there's a relationship between all these things, like the vagus nerve kind of mediates the communication between your gastrointestinal system and your brain, and that's a two-way connection. So it always made sense to me that like not just if you're in a lot of pain, you're feeling discomfort, and you just kind of feel like you don't want to move or see anyone, that potentially that can cause anxiety and depression, vice versa, right? So I had this like spreadsheet that I set up way back like 12, 15 years ago that just tracked everything that I ate, and I tried to categorize it in terms of macros, but also like protein, fat, carbs, but also any potential trigger foods in there. Whether that's soy or eggs, right? Both of which I don't really have that many issues with, but or something like dairy or gluten. And then I had a separate kind of table where I tracked my self-reported symptoms, and some of these are pretty subjective. It's just like, did I feel what was my energy state that day? Did I was I feeling like really kind of like outgoing, like I wanted to go see people, or was I sort of feeling maybe depressed or really anxious? But then some of the body things are a lot easier to score, right? You can look at your stool, for example, which I know some people may be reluctant to keep data on something like that, but I think there's a lot of information to be gleaned. Like, is it solid? Is it liquid? Did I have a bowel movement that day? And my skin is also a real canary in the coal mine in some ways.